and Lionel. I mean, what can you say about him? You know, he's a special person, special individual, on and off the field. He plays with such elegance, passion, and I think this World Cup, more than any World Cup that I've seen him play in, you know, it feels different. It feels different watching him play. He's kind of, yes, he's got a great, you know, team around him. He's got, you know, teammates that are great players, but he has been the leader of that team, you know, and you can feel that in every single game. In every single game that he's played, you know, he has kind of, you know, brought them through that game, whether they were going through a difficult time or playing as well as they can.
Whenever he gets the ball, the whole stadium gets on their feet, don't they?
Yeah. Messi there has put on the best individual performance we've seen in this World Cup so far.
Tickles it home. Quality.
Lionel Messi has been among the world's best footballers for so long that players' entire careers have come and gone during his Barcelona stint. It must be weird to look up to a player when you're still a kid dreaming of playing football, then turn pro and find out, several years into your career, that he's still better than you. Here's a selection of genuinely great legends talking about how they idolized Messi. Saying this little man, the real GOAT and best of all time, won't be wrong.
I think these players have all been the best in their time. Pelé was the best in his time. Maradona was the best in his time. And now Messi, like Romario or Ronaldo, in their time.
That was the next question.
When did that moment come? When did it hit you?
Probably when Messi was running past me in that home game. Cualquiera que haya jugado con él te va a decir que desde cuando debutó hasta ahora sigue siendo exactamente la misma persona, humilde como la conocí desde 2000. Yo digo lo mismo, dentro de la cancha lo único que tengo que hacer es correr, después él te la da cuando él sabe que te la tiene que dar. Tiene siempre ese pase conmigo que yo lo único que hago, como te dije, es correr al espacio y él sabe cuándo te la tiene que dar, sabe cuándo no estás en offside, cuándo estás en offside. Es como que sus ojos no solamente miran como los nuestros, sino que miran desde arriba también. Por eso es diferente al resto.
Guardiola coached Messi at Barcelona from 2008 to 2012, a team widely considered the greatest of all time, winning a remarkable 3 La Liga titles and 2 Champions Leagues in that 4-year spell.
Messi's number 9, number 10, number 11, number 7, number 6, number 5, number 4.
It would be a dream for me. I would love to not only carrying all the players I had in the past to achieve the level from Messi. So I would be a massive thing for my teams because we would win a lot of games.
Were you surprised when Neymar left Barcelona for Paris Saint-Germain?
No, because I think he wants to be number one. And in Barcelona, as myself, when I was there, you cannot be number one if Messi is there, because it's all about Messi in Barcelona. The whole game is organized for Messi.
Messi, toda vez que fala, né, todos eles sempre falam assim, poxa, Neymar, volta pra cá, volta pro Barcelona. Eu queria saber como é que você encara isso.
É difícil. Sendo sincero, é muito difícil. Porque Léo foi cara muito especial para mim no Barcelona. Conta essa história para todo mundo. Que no momento que eu mais precisei de um suporte, o homem do time, o melhor do mundo, chegou, me deu a mão, falou: vem cá, você tem que ser você. Você é feliz, você tem que ser o mesmo jogador que você era no Santos. Não fique tímido, não tenha medo de mim, nem de ninguém desse clube. Estou aqui para te ajudar.
1, 2, 3, 5 vezes no Barcelona!
Talking to former Manchester United defender Rio Ferdinand's No. 5 magazine in an exclusive interview, Thierry Henry argued that his former Barcelona teammate Lionel Messi has been the best player over the last 5 years.
The best player in the world for you now? For me, over the 5, I will go with Leo. I will go with Leo, although I respect Ronaldo a lot. I respect the amount of work he put into the game, the amount of dedication he has. But Leo is just a freak.
What's the difference between the two? Because everyone always debates about them. But
I would say
you've played with Messi, so what's the difference?
I will say, although Leo works a lot, but you have it's nice actually for the kids. You see one guy that it's kind of a gift. Like it's what he does is unheard of. I mean, I don't know if you will see that ever again. And you have a guy that does it with work. Everything that he ever did. You played with him. Luisa told me that he used to be in the gym for hours.
He's the hardest working footballer I've worked with.
That's my point. So you have that example. I'm not saying that Leo is not working. I'm saying that you see it more as a natural thing for him. It's more natural. Here, Ronaldo had to work really hard to reach the top. Within Leo, you have a guy like Leo, like it seems natural. I would say that's the difference, because after that, their mentality and the way they play is the same for me. They just want to be the man at any time, in training, whatever. I mean, Leo Messi, I don't know if you have seen Ronaldo doing what I'm about to tell you about Messi. And I played with a lot of good players. You know, the usual, okay, you know, I do a foul on you. And then usually the bosses sometimes don't call the fouls in training. And you'll usually turn and you go like, what, that's not a foul, you know? You know, you turn and like, no, it's not a foul. And you're like, oh, come, it's not a foul. No, it's not a foul, play on. I mean, I've never seen that before. You will go like, what, it's not a foul? So we're playing like a 7v7, like, it's not that short. Like kind of halfway line to the goal line. Yeah. He will run. From that discussion, he will run. Go to the goalkeeper, say, give me the ball. like in school. Give me the ball. Meanwhile, this is Barcelona's training. So if he has to go all the way, he has to pass Yaya Touré, eventually, or Busquets, or Puyol, or Rafa Marquez, whoever is playing.
For the team. This is what I'm saying.
1-0. And I don't know a lot of people that can do that. No. In my career, I didn't see like that. Give me the ball.
That is like school football. That's what you would have done at school. That's what I've done at school.
That's my point. But we're
playing in world-class players.
And like making us look like we were not there. And that's where, for me, Messi has a little thing above everybody else.
Well, that's what happened most of the game that I'm chasing him. Look, this is possibly one of the most embarrassing nights of my life, and the one at Wembley. This is in Rome, where we got beat in the Champions League final. But the thing about him is that he doesn't even come near you. So me and Vidic stood on the halfway line once at Wembley and looked at each other and just went. And we were losing, and we were standing there thinking, I've not even touched anyone, not even got anywhere. If you're a defender in a game, you want to get near people, or at least get the ball. We didn't have the ball, and I didn't get to put my hands on no one to rough up or anything like that. And the problem is when you did get close to him, he was that small and quick. He was going underneath. So I was trying, normally you go out and you hit someone in the chest, and he was just going underneath it, and I was thinking, this guy, he's a magician. He's the best player I played against. He was just devastating, and I feel we all kind of felt if we played against that Barcelona team without Messi, we probably would have won.
I don't want to talk about the other five. Messi would be, for me, the player I saw would be number one, 100%. That's me. We have to say that Cristiano Ronaldo is for sure in that as well, and all the rest we have to see. I hope I saw a few good. I've coached a few really good players, but they didn't finish careers, so we have to. They still have time to develop. My father always said it's Pelé. Didn't see Pelé live, I'm too young for that. But yeah, there are a lot of good players around there. But that's my ranking. Leon is for me the best.
Everyone likes to call me Ginger, and I don't like. So he told them to stop saying me Ginger, and no one said any word.
Nobody goes against Messi.
No chance.
Like David Beckham, Wayne Rooney had a scintillating career at Old Trafford. The former Everton star and Cristiano Ronaldo were teammates during the Portuguese maestro's first stint at Manchester United. But on asking who was the best, his answer is quite straight.
In my eyes anyway, Messi is the best ever. What makes him a little bit better than Ronaldo? If indeed it is a little bit, what makes him better? I just think the way he plays the game, and the goals he scores, and it just looks, you know, spectacular. He certainly does that. David, coming.
If you like this video, and while you're here, check out our other videos and tell us what you think of them. You can also find us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Thanks for watching.